Nix now in the shotgun, telling us this week in our meetings, there's got to be an urgency at the start of the game. Early in the game, they've been slow starters, but they have a first down. That's something that's been unusual. They had gone the last 5 games 3 and out on their opening drive.
And this, you're probably going to be pretty safe.
And that's what happened here after the Dobbins 7-yard run. So Ingram, who's getting more action, gets that last one. Look out, picked off. Dallas comes up with the theft, and it's Bridges who has it. The rookie from Florida, Triquez Bridges, with the Dallas interception.
Dallas, great job last week, a lot more man. This ball is just thrown well behind Bryant. Dallas off to a great start.
This year, 3-3-1 overall. They're going to start with a little play action and throwing it over complete to Span Ford, one of the backup tight ends.
This is as good a trio as you have, adding Ferguson in there.
It's interesting. Surtain is on Pickens. Moss is on Lamb, and they go up the middle with Williams. And look at that hard running for another 9. He's coming off a 100-yard performance. With Jake Ferguson, who's off to a monster start as well.
Yes.
2nd and 1. They fake it this time on the handoff. And looking down the field, Prescott's throw. It is caught. Lamb tackled down at the 3-yard line. He got separation on Moss.
Looks one-on-one. Are they going to keep it that way?
Pass. Knocked down. Incomplete. Brandon Jones and Riley Moss in the area denying that pass in the end zone. For Brandon Aubrey in this altitude, he probably could give it a go from 74, but this is 24, and he just chips it home. On the Cowboys, as Surtain has just come out of the tent. Here's a 3rd and 2. Nix, good throw this time, and running in space down to the 40-yard line is Troy Franklin. Good job, Trace. Here's a 2nd and 10. They go with Harvey on the toss, and there goes Harvey. Harvey's got a first down. Harvey's looking for the end zone. Harvey takes it home. Versus the Cowboys this year belongs to R.J. Harvey. His quarterback, Bo Nix, told us this week he could be a superstar one day. We just saw flashes of it. 4 wideouts in the game for Dallas. On 2nd and 11, they get it to Lamb, who tries to split the defenders. And he's tackled about 4 yards short of the first. 3rd down on the way. 3rd and 5. Here comes the pressure. Tries to spin out of it, and they take him down. The best in the league at rushing the quarterback in sack number 1. To the sideline after a 3 and out.
Ready.
Nix throws on the run, and it's caught by Mims. Actually, that's Bryant, the rookie out of Illinois.
Ready.
Cut back by Dobbins, and he takes off. Look at Dobbins go. And finally shoved down by Wanye Thomas and Diggs, who's now on IR, all out. 3 starters. Quick toss to this side. He goes back to Franklin, and he's near another first down. In the pocket, in the end zone, and it's caught. Franklin for the touchdown. Depleted Dallas secondary for the 25-yard touchdown pass.
You're going to see a motion, and they're going to split. And you just get another little bit of a busted coverage.
2nd and 2 for Dallas. Good fake by Dak, and he's going to go ahead and take it. The yardage was there with Ferguson starting the 2nd quarter with this 3rd and 20. And pressure, pass, knocked down by Moss. His defense needs to make a stop, particularly this deep. It's 3rd and 9. Pass there. Cowboys say incomplete. Officials agree.
It's been so impressive. Just their ability to make run and pass look the same, but having the weapons.
Here's the give to Blue. Oh, look at that little hurdle step. He's got a first down. The rookie from Texas.
Cat and mouse game. They've blitzed him a lot so far.
There's Pickens making the catch for the first down.
Not as deep anymore on the back end. They're getting tighter.
Prescott finds an option, and he's going to be marked down about a foot short. That's Schoonmaker. There's the money. There's Williams, and he's in for the touchdown.
In your next career, you're calling plays. I want you to watch the fullback on a block here. Lipke coming back across the line. A wham block. You're basically letting a defensive tackle right in the A-gap come through, which you would never do unless you trusted your fullback to get there. Well designed right there by the staff.
Over to the right side on 2nd and 3. Bootleg, looking and finding his target. We'll see what the penalty's all about. Franklin's being highly targeted here as your safety valves. Diggs out on IR now. That's a 32-yard penalty, by the way. Over to Ingram, catches it and runs. Ingram down to the 1.
Bo Nix is that wide receiver.
Look at this. They hand it back to Harvey. The direct snap to Harvey, and he's in for a second time. A little trickery.
They pull the left guard, and he comes around Palczewski perfectly and creates a big hole there. Quick out.
Yep, Nick still has it. Throws it. Incomplete. Was going to Ingram. Got another flag out. Ball hit the line.
Back to 5 guys in the D-line. They've had success with this.
Prescott's going to take off. Dak's got running room, and he slides. We'll mark him at the 29, where he began the slide. They gave him no gain on that last play. Pass almost. Cooper almost came down with it. The producer, Ryan Galvin, all the crew. See what happens here in the last 2 minutes of the first half. There's Dobbins. They tried to strip him, and he held on, and he's out to the 48-yard line.
We should do it more, that means.
Nix. Sutton with his first catch. And they're in field goal range.
You know what you're getting.
2nd and 4.
Go.
That's Ingram. He's right at the marker. He's got a first down.
Yeah, I thought he reached out and got it.
Nix down the field. End zone bound. Oh, what a catch! They drafted him in the 3rd round out of Illinois.
What a throw, and you know you're free with a guy jumping off sides, and they're attacking Bridges a little bit, but this is outstanding job by Bryant to come down. Hands late.
39 seconds. Squeezes through an opening. Good job by Dak, and he slides down at the 42. 2nd and 4. And there's the completion to Pickens. Hufanga comes up to finish him off.
Yeah, that's going to continue the clock. They're going to have to use their last timeout.
But Dallas has designs on getting much closer.
This is like bringing out Nolan Ryan. It's like he's different.
Prescott intercepted. Picked off. Broncos able to take it away with Jahdae Barron.
But Surtain is not out there. Now I throw it.
3rd and 3. Here comes the pressure. Hufanga had a play on him. Prescott's going to be able to easily pick up the first down. Man, that lacked a lot of effort, it looked like to me. Here's Prescott.
Yep.
Over to Pickens. He's got a first down. On 4th and 2. Pass open. Tap dance Pickens. Here's the 2nd and goal. Pass pulled down. What a catch by Lamb, but he's a yard and a half short.
It was close there.
Lipke in at fullback. Williams the tailback.
The good blocking tight end.
It's Williams, and he's in for another touchdown. Javonte Williams now with his 8th rushing touchdown of the season, 9 overall.
He's going away from you.
The drive, Tony, that took almost 7 minutes.
Just got to get one. Javonte does the rest right at the end. Meatonster not in the hole.
And they hit on it. 17 yards to Pickens, eventually landing in the end zone with Williams. Here's Mims. He's not down. He is not down. And now the angle cut off. But look at the return all the way to the Dallas 46. Used to be a guy named Rick Upchurch. He used to be able to take those things back with regularity. Wearing this exact attire. Here's Dobbins. Dobbins breaking one as well. They are running at the Cowboys at a big clip. Average per carry. That's 26 yards.
You got to try and run a route first.
Now it's 3rd and 13. Back at the 24. It's Nix down the middle. Oh, it looked like a touchdown. Sutton unable to hold on, and Bridges may have knocked it out of there. Lutz from 42. Now 10 out of 11 on the season.
Trailing by 13.
2nd and 10. And CD with a short gain. Catch for 5. Here's the 3rd and 5. Turpin incomplete.
You want the clock to run, so you don't throw it 3 straight times, but you want to get first downs.
On 2nd and 9. That's Sutton backing in for a first.
We're good.
So thin in the secondary, losing another one, Elijah Clark, in this game. Here's Mims. Great blocking out in front. Boy, he is hammered right on the sideline. This is game 2, and they lead starting the 4th as Nix gets hit for the first time in this game. Throws it. Sutton has it. Was he touched? I believe he was.
This is why you try and keep a safety here, to try and help him.
This is 3rd and 10. First down picked up by Ingram.
So much space out here. Oh.
Nix is looking that side, Tony. Throwing it that side. Back of the end zone. Franklin has the 2nd touchdown grab of the game.
I want you to watch. Look at all this space that he has to cover. So let's make him feel like we're going inside. Oh, I'm going to come right back outside. Going to take something special. This might have to be Denver last week-esque if this has a chance.
Here's Dak's pass to Lamb. Got open. He got away from coverage. Dak needs a big play. 3rd and 12. And he gets it. It's Pickens who climbs up high.
You got to move out there. Otherwise, it's going there.
Lamb. Same defender.
Your body weight's going down. Can't drive him into it. You got to like soften it and try and help the quarterback a little bit. He didn't do that.
Intercepted. That's Ellis. No, it's not. It's Tillman. Look at Tillman running. That is Dondre Tillman with the interception. And just as impressive of the pick was the return for Dak, his 2nd pick of the game. He had 2 in the loss at Chicago earlier this year as well. And that's going to put Dobbins over 100 for the afternoon. They dominate the Panthers and get set for next week's home game against Kansas City, which we'll have. There's Mims.
That will be a monster. Has changed the trajectory, right, of this organization.
No question. Here is completion to Sutton. He's getting a lot of work here in the 4th quarter. Harvey sneaking in here. He's got 2 touchdowns today. It's going to Harvey. It's Harvey into the end zone for a touchdown. A banner day for the rookie.
Just a great job of knowing they're in man-to-man, and you bring them all the way across. Line them up on the left. Williams, Pickens.
There's a 2nd and 11. You saw Pickens.
He didn't even allow Ferguson to catch.
Isn't that something? Pickens.
It's the only thing I regret is not bringing a championship in the Super Bowl to Dallas.
There's a 2nd and 10. As the ball's headed to the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown by Tolbert.
Wow.
How about that throw?
What a throw, and what a catch.
35 yards.
With his eyes, and then puts this ball on a string.
With Moss on the coverage one-on-one. Boy, just dropped it right over the shoulders, right in the bucket.
Oh, he's out. Maybe he's in, but it's going to be replayed.
He's got 1 foot in, and the heel comes down on the left foot first.
This is going to be really interesting because you're going to find the right is in. Now the left foot, the heel, I think Sean has done an incredible job this year. They go to London. Not every team wins the week before London. He does that after a big win last week. Not a lot of teams win after a huge comeback victory. Just look at the analytics of that. And he's got the pulse of the team. First standard showed that we're this good. We beat Philly.